Hey guys, this is Tyler with Tyler's Dragon Tarot. So I'm going to be doing a reading on, or a pick a deck reading, sorry. Um, so I have the Tarot of Dreams, I have a Fairy deck, and I have the Tattoo Tarot deck. These cards up above are based on a Major Arcana deck. And the Major Arcana, there's like two sides to tarot. There's the Major and the Minor Arcana, and the Major is just basically more significant life events. So it was supposed to be one card per deck, but the Tattoo Tarot ended up getting two. So basically, pick your deck, take a minute, meditate on it, like put your energy into it. Think about putting your hand into it, and I'll see what I pick up. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with not the tattoo, the Tarot of Dreams. Let me pause and set up for it. So you got the Seeker as your major arcana, which is basically the Fool. And when I was trying to look into it, like this moon really stuck out to me. So some things, this transition may have been caused by like a sudden realization of what things were, but there's just this attitude of not really letting it get to you. It feels like you were up top and then you have to go down low, but it's like you're sliding and having fun on the way down to the new place instead of like feeling like you hit rock bottom. You're like, no, this is a new adventure and I'm sliding down that mountain, like having a blast. Like that's really the energy of the card. And if you don't feel that way, it's just kind of, I think this is a reminder of like, okay, this illuminated things that were up here. And I'm just keep hearing you were miserable. Like, this was not fun. Now you're having fun. We're about to go have fun. And that's what the Seeker's all about, right? So let me get some other cards for this. It's funny that, like, the Seeker is such a fun energy, and then, like, this spread come out because there's a lot of anxiety on it. But I kind of get the feeling that it's, like, past because it's like, this person's just locked in this bubble. Like, what's going on? I don't even know. This person's just sitting here thinking about, like, okay, what do I do now? What's my next move? Just really trying to be too serious about it. And it's just kind of like this. It feels like this was just like you know what? Just have fun. Like, it's been too painful for too long. And the Jupiter really stuck out. I don't know why I heard play. Like I was gonna say, you're starting to have some luck, but it's like just being playful and fun and just going forth and having a good time. But with this Sun and King of Cups pair, now the Sun could be a Leo, um, but it doesn't have to be. But when I saw that Sun's usually like a happy card or whatever, but I just heard like narcissist, like the center of attention had to be on them, like they had to be the center of attention at all times, and everything was about them. Like they didn't really care about your feelings as long as they were getting satisfied, as long as they were happy. And they sometimes they would put you down just to be happy, or some of their happiness came from just straight up mean places is kind of what I get. Because with this King of Cups, it's just got this like, why would you do that to me? Why would you say that to me kind of vibe. So, you know, with this Knight of Coins, I just heard like planning to leave, and it's like you took a long time, and then you shot off. You really thought about it, and you wanted to make sure it was the right thing to do for you. You wanted to make sure you weren't just acting impulsively, but you have no regrets about this, or you shouldn't. And then with this King of Swords, again, with kind of feeling that narcissist vibe, or at least someone who like puts you down, probably gaslights you, has like the tendencies. Because again, who's a psychologist and can diagnose these people? I'm not. It just kind of has like that sort of vibe that we claim narcissists have. This just kind of has like a clarity of mind to me with this King of Swords. Just being able to think again and being at peace in your thoughts, like not having anxiety all the time, just smiling and being happy, content, you know, not worrying for once. And it's just like, yeah. So, whatever, if you're in the worry stage still and this resonates, you probably need to leave this behind, especially if this person just constantly hurts you, because you can evolve to a better spot. But, if you're up here and wondering if that was the best decision, which I don't know that you would, because of you really wanted to make sure it was the right decision before you did, and then you took off. I mean, I guess you could still second guess it, but if you are, you made the right decision. I feel like another card needs to come out, so let me pause and draw another card. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups coming out, and with this already having the King of Swords and me saying you got into that King of Swords energy, doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just kind of like you think of this as being like a really good couple, or you thought of that in the past, and now perhaps they're giving you the attention that you once desired. Now that you're ignoring them, and you're like, oh, so what's this about? Like, why are you doing that? Like, okay, did I misjudge this? Like, was I too harsh? With this having that sun again, with that sun card, it's just kind of like, okay, is that really, is this really the true them, or are they just trying to get you back in their clutch? Are they just trying to play with you again? Do they just need the attention again that you gave? And that's kind of what you're wondering right now, if you're in that stage. And then this card came out, the World. And it's just like, you're better off. Keep going. Keep going and don't look back. Okay? We're proud of you. Leave it behind. It doesn't serve you. Okay? So now we're going to go on to the fairy deck. Okay, so now we are at the fairy deck. And we got Power. And interestingly enough, this card just really reminded me of the Hermit. I kept thinking this has Hermit vibes, which is all about like trying to find your peace and just needing a little bit of solitude and all that. And it was just like, I'm trying to get that solitude, but people won't leave me alone. People won't bother me. I can't find my peace, like, because y'all won't give me my peace. Or if it's not like an external source, you're having trouble finding your inner peace right now. And it's making you quite aggressive because, like, this guy looks like he is ready to attack. Got an arrow in his hand, and he's just he gonna throw it. He gonna throw it at somebody. Like, this is just like okay, like I'm trying just to be over here on my rock, but like, don't test me, kind of vibe to it. So let me draw some cards for it. So it feels like this person just kind of sees you as like their wish fulfilled, like, this is amazing, like, you're just the best. This person or situation, this could be job related. And maybe they see you as like you can do better. Like, you're just like, I can be happy without you. Whenever you're in these, like, I just need some time to myself. So then they kind of just get into panic mode and they're like, okay, so we doing this now, and it's just like they really miss you and they get kind of anxious. Um and it's like they don't really hear your need for just space and just to like recharge yourself because you're feeling drained. What they hear is, I'm walking away and you'll never see me again. So there's just this, like, if you want to continue this person may just need a little reassurance, a little bit of a loving touch, just a little bit of a okay, look, it's not you. I'm just a person who needs space, like, because that's really You know what? Let's see how you feel. Let's see how you feel. Okay, with the four I drew for this, the is that a seven? Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. This isn't the best angle for that. And the Eight of Wands. It's just kind of like, okay, you see this as a great potential, and you've been honest about this, and you've been honest about, okay, I just need space. You've been honest about, like, I'm just feeling a little drained, just kind of want some alone time just to recharge. And it's just like, that person hears, okay, we're over. Or this could also just be like if I don't get that, like, I'm just gonna drop you, and I'm not gonna feel even bad about that, because this is more about how you feel. Um, it's like I'm not even gonna feel bad about just dropping you, because, like, as much as I like you, as much as I care about you, and if a cross watchers is watching this, they do care about you. They do like you. They want to do things with you. They need to recharge their energy, and they need that respected. Um, oh wait, I'm not doing zodiac signs, so how would a cross watcher? If you're the more clingy one, I guess. Um, the other person just needs their space, you know? So let me draw an advice card for this, which just kind of seems like, really, I don't know how you're communicating that, but if it's gotten to this point of the first card, you could be kind of aggressive with it. Um, just try to be a little nice with the whole, like, which I'm sure you've tried, but the whole, like, okay, I need some space, like, I just need time to recharge. And if you're the person who's more clingy, know that they legitimately need some time alone, and they're not just coming at you saying, like, I don't want to be with you anymore. They just need time alone before the next time that you guys are together. But let me draw some advice cards. Okay, so we got the Seven of Coins, we got the Princess of Cups, we got the Three of Wands, and we got Transition, which is basically like a death card in this deck. So basically, what I'm getting off of this is, so you guys can work through this, you can work on it, you can compromise. Like, one person seems like they need more time together, one person seems like they need more space. And, I've heard things where it's like, if in these type of combinations, if you give the person the space, the person who wants time can get better quality time. So if they give you your space, give them better quality time, like, pay more attention to them, do things that's more engaging and all that. But it's just like, if you guys can't compromise, this is going to come into an end. There's a transition here. Like, it's either going to grow and get better, or it's going to end because it didn't. It's one way or another. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of good feelings on both sides. It's just like, okay, so you're going to grow, you're going to communicate better, you're going to not only communicate your needs, but listen to the other person's needs. And that applies to both sides. And come to, like, a compromise in the middle, if you really do like each other and enjoy each other's time and want to be together. Or is this going to fall apart? It's up to you. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the Tattoo Tarot. So I'm not sure exactly what situation this is yet. I mean, it could apply to multiple situations in life. You could just be this type of person, but what I'm getting off of this is, with the Balance and Temperance both, is, it's just like, yes, there's a need for balance, but the balance is like, one side of you is just like over exerting yourself and just gives way too much, works way too hard, puts way too much pressure on you in certain situations, and then it's just like, you stop giving, you stop giving the fucks. Um, Sorry, I couldn't think of a nice way to say that, but and you just go on to like the super lazy spectrum and just like, I'm not doing anything. I don't feel like doing anything, and you can't get me to do anything. And there's just like no in between. You overexert yourself to the point of not caring anymore. And it's just like there needs to be this middle ground of like, okay, rest, recoup when you need to, and don't just keep going and going and going until you just can't go anymore. So let me get some cards for this. So I kind of feel like this is just a more detailed version of what I just said, but we'll get into it. With this page of coins, it's just like you, you keep offering and offering whenever you're weak, and you don't, not weak, but you don't really have a lot of energy, and you notice how things kind of look faded and they're not really in the best conditions, and you're still just like, do you like it? Do you like it? And you just, again, with this devil card, you just think you have to be that person. You have to, I don't know, I heard you have to be that bitch. You just, you can be a male watching this. That's just what I heard, okay? But you just have to be that person that just keeps going and going and going and giving and giving and giving, or you're a bad person. But the thing is, you get so drained that you just can't celebrate anymore. You can't raise your glass anymore. You're not happy anymore. It's not good for you. This is not the way to get what you want with this magician. It's just like, stop. You're burning yourself alive. You're burning yourself out. Like, give yourself time to rest. Appreciate yourself. See, I feel like I've never noticed how this kind of looks like a thought bubble to me. I think they're just clouds at the bottom, but it came across as a thought bubble. And it's like you think you're being perfect with this Ace of Pentacles, but it's just like with this Page of Pentacles, it's just like, yeah, but look at what you're offering. They don't look the best. They're not in the best condition because you're not in the best condition. You're not on top form. And it's just like you get sad and you feel like you're not appreciated. You feel like you're not doing good enough. And and then like you inspect everything and it's like you're like, do people know I'm dead inside? No, I have to keep going. I have to keep going. And with this world, it's just like, okay, let it go. Let these expectations of yourself go. You're being way too hard on yourself. Like, be at peace with who you are. Be at peace with what you can bring to the table, and you don't have to overload the table because sometimes the table's legs are going to break. You know, if you just overload the table, sometimes you just got to have a centerpiece. You don't have to have the table loaded up to the brim. You know what I mean? Like, you're overdoing it. You're overdoing yourself. You're overworking yourself. Take a break. You know, don't, don't you don't have to go miles and miles and miles for somebody, or for however this applies. Especially when you get to the point of like, okay, fuck off. Like, it's not a good dynamic for you. I don't think it's done. I think I need to draw another card or two. So let me get that real quick. So with this combo, we got Judgment. What is this? The Six of Cups and the Empress. I just really get this vibe of like, okay, let somebody else give to you. Like, there's just this real, like, you're always trying to be the giver. You're always trying to be the doer. You're always trying to be that person that just people think, oh, hey, remember when they did that? Okay, well, let other. I know it's like you want to be appreciated, but let people show their appreciation to you with this Empress. And it's just like, let you be appreciated by letting other people do things for you as well. You don't have to burden yourself with all the tasks. You don't, and it kind of feels like that's where you burn out. I did a reading like this for one of my friends recently, and it's just like, the reason why you go into hiding is because you just you keep doing all these things for people, then you get mad that they don't do, that you're the only one doing them, but you want to be the one to do them. And it's like, okay, let other people do them. Like, let it be a whole thing that you guys do together. Because trust me, you're still appreciated, but you're working yourself to death, and people wonder where you go. And this kind of has the same vibes as that, and that's kind of why I brought it up. But yes, so hopefully this resonated. Hopefully this helps. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.